Traditionally, our events have not been this big, so we haven't had parallel tracks. Everything's been in a single track. And we usually close the session at the end of the day after all the tracks are over. But this is the last opportunity that we'll have today for everybody to be in the same room. Obviously, we start again in the afternoon with parallel tracks, so we won't be all back together again. Got a couple of comments to make and observations around what we've been doing together here for the last year, and in particular the last couple of days. A question I get all the time around the adoption of RISC-V is, how much product shipping? Who's actually shipping stuff? I don't get to talk about our member company or other companies who are shipping product and in the open public until those companies are ready. And many actually don't disclose what they're doing, especially if it's in a deeply embedded design, replacing a proprietary controller that they had previously with a RISC-V controller. The world never sees it. And as Martin said yesterday, part of what we really need to keep the ecosystem growing is to have people disclose what they're doing, either publish it, at least talk about it, to increase the awareness and confidence and adoption of this free and open ISA. So I give people some sort of general guidance around where we're at. In 2019, by the feedback that we get and our own estimations, just as an order of magnitude, there will be more than 10 million RISC-V cores shipped, less than 100 million. So just to give you an idea of whether or not people are committing product and generating revenue off of RISC-V-based solutions, that's kind of where we sit. And as more companies release their product information and some of the analyst community comes on board and starts counting cores, you'll get more validity around those numbers. But that just gives you a rough idea. So we're currently sitting at over 200 members in the foundation. Greg's quite right. If you're not a member yet, please join. If you are a member, participate. And if you're doing stuff with RISC-V, talk about it, right? Because the community only gets bigger and stronger when we attract more people who are participating. And there's plenty of momentum that we have going on now that we'd like to keep building on. So with that, thanks very much for participating in our first inaugural summit. We'll see you again next year, where we'll be hopefully twice the size again. Thanks very much.